People are setting their New Year's resolutions. We want to help you reach your goals for 2026. So today we're talking with Michael Cain, Health and Fitness Manager with Cone Health Sagewell Health and Fitness, about how to set realistic expectations. That's the key word there. How do we be realistic about our goals? Sir, can you hear me there?
I can hear you. Hey, Ben. Glad to
Hey,
be here. Glad to help out.
what do we do
Go
to
ahead.
make sure our goals are realistic?
Realistic? Well, it's really important to make sure that you set SMART goals, right? We always heard SMART, the acronym. Make sure that they're specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, realistic, and some sort of a timeline, time sensitive, right? That's really, really important. It's important for a lot of reasons. Number one, it keeps us on track. It's like our GPS, right? If we go off track a little bit, GPS in our car kind of brings us, reroutes us. We're able to do that. It's also a way to celebrate all the little successes along the way. That's really important too.
It sounds like you have a plan there to set up little micro goals along the way. Can you give me an example?
Micro goal will be something like maybe doing one push up a day, right? And then work your way up there. Here we toss around the term least amount of work principle a lot. That sounds pretty good, right? Least amount of work. But what it means is that you do the least amount of work above what you've been doing to initiate that change that you want and allow for your body to adapt to that workload as quickly as possible. Add a little bit more work, adapt, a little bit more work, adapt. Therefore, you're teaching your body to expect change because it's happening so readily.
So you're talking about starting something new, but a lot of people set their goals of stopping, like I want to stop smoking or I want to stop eating fast food. Which is better for you?
Well, I think it's easier to stop something than it is to start something, but I think they're sort of intertwined. For instance, if your goal is to stop overeating and your goal is also to get more exercise, well, you're probably not going to sit down to a huge meal right before you go to an exercise class, right? Or if your goal is to drink more water and your goal is to exercise, well, typically when you exercise more, you start drinking more water, right? Or sleep. Oftentimes we say we want to sleep more, sleep better. Well, exercise has been proven to improve your sleep cycle. So they kind of intertwine there.
So it's okay to have more than one resolution. I think a lot of people feel like that's so much to tackle.
Yeah, but I would say that in the beginning it's really easy to become overzealous and do too much, right? So I think it's important to set those small goals and chip at them little by little.
So I'm not going to lose 30 pounds in a month then. That's what you're telling me.
No, that's what we call the island of distant goals way out there, and it's easy to look through the binoculars at those island distant goals when you set them up because they're in close focus, right? But when you take the binoculars off, that island seems far away. So the important thing is to stay motivated along the way to get to that island, right? Because there's going to be obstacles along the way, there's going to be challenges along the way. So my advice is to get someone in that boat with you while you're paddling out to that island, right? Someone to motivate you, someone to challenge you, to help you get through those hard times, to make sure that you stay focused and get to your goal.
Listen, I'd never make it to the gym without my gym friends, so I get that for sure. Hey, a lot of us still want some really quick results, though. Is there a small change we can make to get some kind of fast result to motivate us?
Yeah, I mean, small changes, just getting to the gym in and of itself is a small change, right? So, focus on those little tiny goals to get there. I think that's really, really important.
A lot of people start really strong, they know what they want, and then it fades off fast. What advice do you have for them?
I would advise them to do unaccustomed exercise. Oftentimes, we become very emotionally attached to certain exercises, certain instructors, and things like that, and then we sort of do really well in the beginning, and we think it's a really good thing to do to continue. But for efficacy and for safety, we should probably change that up. Unaccustomed exercise is what promotes change in the body. So trying different things, making sure that you don't ever hit that plateau and you're staying in a phase of adaptation so you can continue and grow and head towards your goal.
So how do you keep finding new things to do? Where should we look?
Yeah, I think it's really important to look for different things in the gym. I mean, if you're going to a fitness center, you've got a lot of different types of classes. You've got aquatics classes, you've got land-based classes, you've got different programs, personal training. Um, there's a lot of different ways to do that. I think working with a buddy, a workout buddy, is really, really important too, because that way you guys can stay focused together and look for different things.
Okay, you have so much good advice here. We're going to keep you around for another segment because we've got a lot more questions for you. We'll be right back.